Hello, I'm Al Thornton, Global Market Manager for the DuPont Fire Extinguishants business. In the 25 years I've been involved in the clean agent business, we've been through a lot of changes. Many of you know that when you hear from me, you can expect me to deliver the straight facts. I'll tell you what I know, I'll tell you what I don't know, and I'll tell you what I only think I know. After last year's supply challenges, there are still some lingering questions concerning DuPont FM200 supply and the DuPont commitment to the fire suppression industry. I want to take this opportunity to tell you what I know. In short, we are back on track with FM200 supply and are ready to support your new projects. Our supply of FM200 is sufficient to meet the growing global demand for today and the future. 2011 was tough, but we actually shipped more FM200 last year than most any other year on record since 1992. This is truly a growing market, and the industry worldwide continues to choose FM200 to meet their fire suppression needs. With this year in mind, we've been able to accomplish what we've done with our product supply through a lot of diligence within DuPont, but also through the close relationships we have with our OEM partners. And again, I'd like to thank our partners for their support during the past 18 months. So what's important for you to know about DuPont and our commitment to the fire suppression industry? Well, for over 50 years, we have been providing the clean agent products you know and trust. But we have always been much more than a product supplier to this industry. Many of the safety standards, test protocols, standard practices that are commonplace in the industry today were originally established by DuPont. As far back as 1951, NFPA was referencing the latest clean agent fire extinguishing technologies based on the work of Dr. Downing and Eisman at DuPont Jackson Labs. Work by DuPont toxicologists at Haskell Labs, like Henry Trakamovitz, C.F. Reinhardt, Bill Brock, and others, defined the safety standards we use today for the safe application of all clean agents. Charlie Ford's testing and engineering work in the 1970s opened up the data center market to the use of clean agents. In fact, what is probably the first computer room protected commercially with a clean agent was at MIT in 1968 with Charlie and Dan McKay of Advanced Safety in Boston. Today, Bill McKay continues to promote and install FM200 systems at Advanced Safety. Charlie, along with Bob Roos, George Grabowski, Rolf Jensen, and a handful of others, pulled together the first NFPA clean agent standard in 1968. It only cost you $1.50 then. Today's standard's a lot more complicated and cost a bit more. Dan Moore and Al Daugherty were also successful ambassadors for the use of clean agents around the world. Today at DuPont, people like Mark Robin, Gary Jepson, Mac McFarland, Andrew Jackson, and many others continue that tradition of excellence, continually improving the performance and safety of our products in the firefighting industry. Many of you know Mark Robin from his work on NFPA, ISO, and other industry standards. Gary Jepson continues Haskell Labs' safety and use position. Mac McFarland, our environmental fellow, and Jorge Dieguez work with policymakers and regulators the world over as advocates for responsible fire protection. Andrew Jackson, Stefan Brandstatter, and others at the DuPont Experimental Station continue the legacy of Jackson Labs to bend and shape molecules, looking for new chemical solutions that will extinguish fires. Our leadership in technology, innovation, and advocacy is unparalleled in this industry, and I'm proud to be part of this work and this talented team. I look forward to continuing this long legacy with our future fire protection industry contributions. From our pioneering chemistry in the 50s to the first data centers of the 60s and 70s and on through the first FM200 installations in the 1990s. Today, our clean agent products are protecting an untold number of data centers, communication facilities, priceless museum artifacts, hospital MRIs, ships, trains, airports, and metros, oil and gas and power stations in virtually every region of the world. Much of the critical infrastructure that makes our world work is protected from fire with DuPont suppression products. We remain committed to serving and supporting those applications with fast, safe, and effective waterless fire extinguishing agents, and to continue the science that makes it possible today and into the future. I thank you for your time and your interest in DuPont Fire Extinguishants.